my name is Serena Mak. I think I'm the first cohort of GBUS graduate. I graduated from UST in 2004 and I went back to do my master's in UST in 2008. I currently work in a consumer finance company called Home Credit. I had MGTO as a major, as a second major from GBUS, so I've been always interested in ways to basically interact with people, maybe human resources related work. So when I was applying for a job, I was kind of looking for similar opportunities as well. So what Goldman Sachs actually attracted me was not the fact that it is an iBanking company, but rather the fact that it is renowned for its ability to mobilize people to go to different roles. My job function expanded every year. So I went from an analyst to, like an associate, to a VP who manages a team to handle the department's first ever relocation in Asia, in Japan, in India, in Hong Kong. They made some arrangements and a new team was built in Singapore. And at that point in time, my manager came to me and asked me if I go to lead the team. What I think I learned over that time is to, as a manager, really to take a step back and not put what I think into other people's mouth or in other people's mind, but rather introduce them and encourage them to tell me what they think is the best solution, because there are certain things that, even for me, I might not have thought of even when I'm the technical expert. I think I've always been looking for a purpose in the work that I do. So even when I was in Goldman, I've been doing volunteering a lot. And when I was in Singapore, I was volunteering for an organization that teaches financial planning to domestic helpers. So for me, like finance as a knowledge, of course, you can make a career out of it, but you can also contribute to the society with it. My current role is, my current company, let's say, is a consumer finance company that focuses on providing responsible financing to people on their consumer durable products. What I like the best about this role is I see the value of what I do, and I kind of see how a company like this can help people to achieve a better life quality. So to me, it gives me one additional layer of purpose on top of the work that I do. Not only am I kind of applying what I know in the finance field, not only am I kind of applying the math skills, the finance analytics skills that I have learned, but I'm also making a difference. Sustainable finance is finance with a purpose that will help the society. But then given sustainable finance is a relatively new field, you kind of have to put a little bit more thought into finding opportunities as well. But there are still opportunities out there. We think as an NGO, we are in a very good position to incubate green finance human capital in Hong Kong, because we won't be tagged to kind of like a profit-making thing at the end, right? So that is something that we try to do. And of course, another thing that we think we're in a really relatively good position to do is mass education as well. So you will see us publishing blogs, kind of doing webinars, basically try to introduce the concept and to make sure that the general public understand it's not something that is far away, that's out there, somebody else is doing it, but rather as individuals, as retail investors, we can all make a difference with the choices we make, not just in life, but with our money. GBUS is a very talented cohort. It's a very talented group of people. And I think the most important thing that I took away from it is that I have to be true to myself. Reality is there's going to be a lot of smart people out there, a lot of talented people out there, and you will be working with a lot of them throughout your lifetime in your career. And so if you try to become somebody that you're not, if you try to maybe study something that you're not interested in just because people say it is a good career path, it's just not gonna work in the long run. And I would tell you a lot of very good ideas that helped me in the very difficult situations come from people outside of the business field. It comes from people with a counseling background. It comes from people with a psychology background. You just kind of have a different perspective. So what I would encourage you to do is go beyond the business field. I think two things I would say to my fellow GBUSers out there. One is don't be afraid, be your authentic self, because that carries you the farthest. And the other one is opportunity comes to people who are the best prepared. So no matter what you do, put your heart to it, put your mind to it, and eventually the opportunity will come and you reap the benefit of it.